So let us see this question number 19. Now we will see the numerical problem. Last time we have seen the MCQs on this section. Problem number 19. I will read that problem. A metallic ring of mass 1 kilogram has the moment of inertia of 1 kg meter square when rotating about one of its diameter. It is molten and remolded into a thin uniform disc of same radius. How much will its moment of inertia be when rotated about its own axis? So this is one type of problem on moment of inertia. Melted and reformed to the new shape. So during the process of melting, what is the important property? There is no change in mass. So mass of the ring and mass of the new disc formed is same. And again in our problem the radius is also remaining same. So what is the given quantity? This is the ring. The ring is shown like this. So this is diameter. So this moment of inertia of the ring about the diameter ID is given 1 kg meter square. So this mass is capital M. This radius is capital R. Like this. And now it is melted and reshaped. काय शब्द आपण तिथे remolded. Melted and remolded into a disc. The disc is shown like this. The disc has again same mass M, same radius R, but it is rotating about this central axis, own axis. So this IC is equal to question mark. So this is initial shape of the body, this is new shape of the body. So mass is remaining same. So M is equal to 1 kilogram. R is not given. ID, moment of inertia of the ring. ID ring is equal to 1 kg meter square. IC disc is equal to question mark. Yes. So for ring and disc, we have taken one separate problem not asked in our board book, and in that figure we have shown all the four possible axes: central axis, diameter, tangent to the plane, and this tangent perpendicular to the plane, like this. So in this case, the moment of inertia about the diameter is given. So we know the value of ID for ring. For ring of mass capital M, radius equal to capital R, Mi about its central axis is IC is equal to mr square, and Mi about its diameter, ID is equal to IC by 2 is equal to mr square by 2. So this is equation 1. ID ring. Now, second body is disc. During melting and reshaping, there is no change in mass. Also, radius of the disc is same as radius of the ring. Radius of the ring is equal to r. Therefore, for disc of mass m, radius equal to capital R, mi about its central axis IC disc is equal to mr square by 2. This is the question second. So this is also mr square by 2, this is also mr square by 2, therefore both are same. Therefore, equation 1 and 2 shows that what is the result? IC disc is equal to d for diameter, ring, and this value is given. The given quantity is 1 kg meter square. So this is the answer. The moment of inertia of the disc about its central axis is equal to 1 kg meter square. दोघी व्हॅल्यू सारखेच झाले, mr square by 2, mr square by 2, like this. आता कुठला पण ॲक्सिस देऊ शकतात. म्हणजे इथे आपण आता डायमीटर घेतला, आपल्याला टॅनजेंट पण देऊ शकतात. टॅनजेंट जर असेल तर या mr square by 2 मध्ये mr square आणून म्हणजे ती 3/2 mr square होऊन जाईल. शेवटी रिलेशन आपल्याला mr square मध्ये द्यायचे असतात आणि मग त्याचा रेशो घ्यायचा असतो. So this is about the both types of bodies are used here, ring as well as disc. तर रिंग आणि डिस्कचे प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व्ह करताना एक स्पेशालिटी आपल्याला माहिती आहे की तिथे परपेंडिक्युलर ॲक्सिस थेरम पण यूज करता येतो. बाकीच्या बॉडीसाठी जनरली फक्त पॅरलल ॲक्सिस यूज करावा लागतो. तो नेक्स्ट 20. A big dumbbell is prepared by using a uniform rod of mass 60 gram and length 20 centimeter. Two identical solid spheres of mass 50 gram and radius 10 centimeter each are at the two ends of the rod. Calculate the moment of inertia of the dumbbell when rotated about an axis passing through its center and perpendicular to its length. The प्रॉब्लेमचा आन्सर बुक्समध्ये रॉंग दिलेला आहे. आपल्याला करेक्ट आन्सर बघायचं आहे. हॅलो सर, बुक्समधलं आन्सर काढताना काय मिस्टेक केलेली ती पण आपल्याला कळली पाहिजे. सो आय विल गिव्ह द फिगर. डंबेल्स आर यूज फॉर एक्सरसाइज अँड दे आर लाईक दिस. So this is a rod whose length is given 20 centimeter. On both sides at the end there are two solid spheres. They are identical sphere like this. So this is center C O center C, mass of the rod is capital M, figure मध्ये आपण ऍड करून बघू. Mass of the sphere is small m. This small m is equal to, each sphere is of mass 50 gram and radius 10 centimeter. M is equal to 50 gram, radius small r is equal to 10 centimeter. So better way I will show the radius here. Radius r is equal to 10 centimeter. This is the mass m is equal to 60 gram. Check. 60 gram. Length of the rod is 20 centimeter. This length is denoted by L is equal to 20 centimeter. Therefore, this is L by 2 is equal to 10 centimeter. Like this. So, we have to find moment of inertia of the system about this axis. IO is equal to question mark. So all the given quantity we have shown here. Mass and length are given, mass and radius is given, and you have to find this. अजून काय राहिलं? Okay. Let IO is equal to MI of dumbbell, MI of dumbbell, that is, it is the system of rod and two solid spheres about transverse axis. Transverse is perpendicular to the length. About the transverse axis through the center O of the rod or of the system, like this. So IO is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I2. So this is equation of capital E, where I1 is equal to MI of rod only about its central axis, about its transverse axis, about axis perpendicular to its length and passing through its center O. Therefore, I1 is equal to ml square by 12. तर हे फॉर्म्युला आपल्याला डेरिव्हेशनला नाही, पण बोर्डच्या बुक्समध्ये एक टेबल दिलेलं आहे, त्याच्यात ज्याचा व्हॅल्यू दिलेला आहे. प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व करून आपोआप ते लक्षात राहायला लागतं. सो आय विल सबस्टिट्यूट द व्हॅल्यू. सो दिस इज इक्वल टू 60 प्लस 60 multiplied by L square. So L is equal to 20 multiplied by 20 divided by 12. So this will divide by 5. So 400 by 5, that is equal to 2000 kg into meter square. I1 is equal to 2000 kg meter square. This is equation 1. ही टर्म आपण कॅल्क्युलेट केली. नाव I2 दोघे स्पिअर आयडेंटिकल आहे आणि ते सिमेट्रिक आहे. I2 is equal to mi of each solid sphere mi of each solid sphere about transverse axis through center O. This. So I will draw separate figure. This is the point O. This is the sphere of mass m, radius r, the distance is L by 2. So you have to find this moment of inertia I2. So this I2 is calculated like this. This moment of inertia is the IC. ही sphere की moment of inertia आहे. So by parallel axis theorem, this part is important. By parallel axis theorem, IO, this is the general statement, is equal to IC plus MH square. So for our problem, the change is like this: IO is equal to IT, I2, IC, mass of the sphere is M, and H is equal to. Now H is a perpendicular distance between the two axes. So this is H. And this H is equal to R, radius of the sphere, plus L by 2. This half distance. So actually this is H. So H is equal to radius of the sphere R plus L by 2. And IC is equal to mi of solid sphere, about its diameter. See, this axis is nothing but diameter. So for solid sphere, the formula is 2 by 5 mass of the sphere into square of the its radius. तो आपण अर्थची पण मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया याच फॉर्म्युलाचा यूज करून आपण काढणार आहोत. सो सबस्टिट्यूट दिस वैल्यू हियर. So I2 is equal to 2 by 5 mr square plus m into bracket r plus L by 2 bracket square. Now substitute the value. 2 by 5 m, mass of the sphere is 50, radius is 10 multiplied by 10 first term comes, plus 50 into bracket radius is 10, this is a 20 by 2 whole bracket square. So this 5 will divide here. So 10 into 10 into 10 centimeter. So 10 into 10 into 10 1000. So this is 2000 plus this value is 50 multiplied by this is 20 by 2 10 plus 10 20 whole bracket square. So 2000 plus this is equal to 50 multiplied by 400. So 2000 plus this is equal to 20,000. So this is equal to 22,000 kg meter square. So moment of inertia of the sphere is given by this. Moment of inertia of the sphere about this axis is given by. तर फक्त स्पियर की मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया जर आपण घेतली तर ती एवढी. 20,000. ही फक्त एका स्क्वेअरची मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया झाली. सो 14 E. So record value of moment of inertia is equal to I1. I1 we have calculated, it is 2000 plus 22,000 plus again 22,000. So correct answer is 46,000 kg meter square. तो बुक्स मधला आन्सर करेक्ट करून घ्या. The moment of inertia of the dumbbell system of rod and two sphere is given by 46,000 kg into meter square. बुक्स मध्ये काहीतरी 24,000 दिलेली, रॉंग व्हॅल्यू ती. 24,000 इज ए रॉंग व्हॅल्यू. तर चेंज कुठे होतो तो आपल्याला सांगता यायला पाहिजे. ही एका स्क्वेअरची मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया झाली, अजून एका स्क्वेअरची ॲड करायला पाहिजे. तर बोर्डच्या बुक्समध्ये ही टर्म ॲड केलेली नाही, त्याला आन्सर फक्त 24,000 दिलेलं आहे. एक टर्म ॲड करायची राहिलेली तिथे. सो दिस इज द मिस्टेक मेड इन द आन्सर इन अवर बोर्ड बुक. म्हणजे काय चूक आहे ती पण आपल्याला लक्षात यायला पाहिजे. सो रिमेंबर द प्रोसिजर. दिस इज ए सिस्टीम. There are two solid sphere at the end and this is the rod. So you have to find the moment of inertia about this central axis passing through the center of the rod. So it is equal to mi of the rod I1 plus mi of the first sphere plus mi of the second sphere. So these two spheres are identical. They are symmetrically placed about this central axis and therefore these two moment of inertia of the sphere are same I2 I2. So we have to find them separately. So I1 is equal to moment of inertia of the rod only. So we know mass, we know length. So ml square by 2, this is the formula for the mi of the rod about the transverse axis through its center. Its answer is 2000 kg meter square. Now this sphere is rotating about this axis and therefore you have to find the moment of inertia like this. When the axis passes through its center, that is diameter, then this moment of inertia is denoted by IC and IC is given by 2 by 5 mr square like this. But we have to find moment of inertia about not this axis diameter but about this axis and therefore we have to use the parallel axis theorem. So parallel axis theorem, H is equal to this distance between the two parallel axes and that H will be equal to, या फिगरमध्ये आपण दाखवलेला इथे पण आपण ॲड करून घेऊ. दिस इज द डिस्टन्स बिटवीन द टू पॅरलल ॲक्सेस अँड दिस H इन पॅरलल ॲक्सेस थेरम इट इज इक्वल टू R प्लस L बाय 2 like this. So in this way you can find the moment of inertia I2. So I2 is 22,000 kg meter square. So substitute here 2000 plus 22,000 plus 22,000. The correct answer is 46,000. तो बोर्डच्या बुक्समध्ये आन्सर देताना ह्या एका स्पियरची मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया ॲड करायची राहून गेलेली ती. ओके, वी विल सी द नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लेम. सो लेट अस सी दिस नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लेम. 21. A flywheel used to prepare earthenware pots is set into the rotation at 100 rpm, revolution per minute. It is in the form of a disc of mass 10 kg and radius 0.4 meter. A lump of clay to be taken equivalent to a particle of mass 1.6 kg falls on it and adheres to it at a certain distance x from the center. Calculate x if the wheel now rotates at 80 rpm. तर दोन फ्रिक्वेन्सी आपल्याला दिलेल्या आहे. इनिशियल फ्रिक्वेन्सी बिफोर पुटिंग द क्ले and after putting the clay. So in this case we have to use the law of conservation of angular momentum and we know that angular momentum is given by I omega. So the arrangement is like this. So first we will write down the given quantity. The initial frequency n1 is equal to 100 rpm. this is equal to 100 by 60. By 60 RPS for this. L2 is equal to 80 RPM is equal to 80 by 60 RPS. Mass of the disc MD. Mass of the disc is equal to 10 kilogram. Radius of the disc is equal to 0.4 meter. Mass of the clay is equal to 1.6 kilogram. The radius of the circular path is equal to x. Radius of the clay is equal to x. X is equal to question mark. So I will draw the figure. So this is the disc. Like this. This is a flywheel. That is disc. Whose mass is now from center C, from center O, a lump of clay is kept here. C for clay. Its mass is mc. So when the disc rotates about this axis, it will also perform circular motion. So its radius of circular motion r is equal to x. This is central axis passing through the center. This will be given by C. So this is O. So this MD, this is the radius of the disc. RD, this is the mass of the disc. MD, like this. C for lump of clay. असंच एक एक्झाम्पल मी इलिस्ट्रेशन दिलं. A gramophone record disc is rotating and a blob of wax is put on it, so its speed decreases. Same thing is happening here. When a lump of clay is put on the rotating disc, its frequency decreases from 100 to 80 RPM. तर व्हॅल्यू RPM मध्ये टाकल्या तरी चालतात, पण आपण कन्व्हर्शन RPS मध्ये करून घेतलेलं आहे. आलं लक्षात. सो by the law of conservation of angular momentum, the law is given always in this form. Angular momentum of the disc before putting lump of clay. Angular momentum of the disc, that is flywheel. Before putting lump of clay is equal to angular momentum of the flywheel after putting lump of clay. So underline here. Before putting and after putting. So this is equal to L is equal to L dash. So I into omega is equal to I dash into omega dash. This is equation E, where or this is equal to I into 2 pi n I dash is equal to 2 pi n dash. So we will change the symbol. This is n, this is the n dash, before and after, like this. So this is the equation E. n आणि n dash meaning आपण लिहिलेले आहे. So n is equal to frequency of rotation of disc before putting clay. N dash is equal to frequency of rotation of the disc after putting clay. I is equal to mi of the disc before putting clay, and this I is equal to, therefore I is equal to md rd square by 2. I dash is equal to mi of the disc after putting clay is equal to I plus IC, where IC is equal to mi of lump of clay of mass mc rotating at distance rc. Therefore I dash is equal to I plus IC, this is equal to md rd square by 2 plus mc into rc square. याचे पण मोमेंट आपण आपल्याला ॲड करावं लागेल. ही व्हॅल्यू इथे नाही येणार, कारण आपण लंप ऑफ क्ले ॲड केलेलाच नाही आहे, म्हणून इथे फक्त एकच टर्म येईल. सो इक्वेशन ए बिकम्स equation A becomes equation A gives. Now see the equation. R is equal to md rd square by 2 into 2 pi n is equal to I dash is equal to this md rd square by 2 plus mcRC square into 2 pi n dash. 2 pi cancel. So mass of the disk is equal to 10 multiplied by 0.4 multiplied by 0.4 by 2 multiplied by n. N is equal to 100 by 60 is equal to into bracket 10 multiplied by 0.4 multiplied by 0.4 by 2 plus 1.6 kg is RC is equal to x bracket square आपल्याला x find out करायचा आहे into n dash की value 80 by 60. So 60 will get cancelled. So this is equal to 60 will get cancelled. So this is 4 into 4 16 by 2. So this is equal to 80. So calculations are lengthy. So I will simplify like this. This 60 will get cancelled. Now 1 0 is given here, 1 0 is given 4. So 4 into 4 8. 4 into 4 16 by 2 8 multiplied by 10 80 is equal to, now inside the bracket this is again 0.4 into this is 4, this is 2, so this is equal to 0.8 plus 1.6 x square by 80. So 80 will get cancelled. So 1 is equal to 0.8 plus 1.6 x square. So this 0.8 will go here. So 1 minus 0.8 is equal to 1.6 x square. So this is equal to 0.2 upon 1.6 is equal to x square, and therefore x square is equal to 2 by 16, that is equal to 1 by 8, and therefore x is equal to root 1 by 8, that is equal to 1 upon root of 8, that is equal to 1 upon 2 root 2, 1 upon 2 root 2, that is equal to 1 upon 2 multiplied by root 2 is equal to 1.414, so 1 upon 2.828, and I think this is equal to 0.3 something. So I will give the answer directly, 0.35 meter. So x is equal to 1 upon root 8 meter is equal to 0.35 meter. This x is equal to distance of lump of clay from central axis of the flywheel. This is x is equal to question mark. It is the distance of the lump of clay from this central axis, like this. काय आपल्याला डिस्टन्स दिलेला असेल x, मास पण दिला असतो आणि फ्रिक्वेन्सी विचारतात. तर फ्रिक्वेन्सी नक्कीच कमी होईल, मास ॲड केल्यामुळे मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया इन्क्रीज होते, फ्रिक्वेन्सी डिक्रीज होते, लाईक दिस. So on right hand side either we can find mass of the clay, radius, distance of the clay from the center of axis, and the new frequency of rotation of the clay, like this. Last numerical problem 20. Starting from rest, an object rolled down along an incline that rises by 3 in every 5. या सेंटेन्सचा मिनिंग महत्त्वाचा आहे. 3 in every 5 along it. The object gains a speed of 10 meters per second as it travels a distance of 5 by 3 meter along the incline. What can be the possible shapes of the object? आपल्याला ऑब्जेक्टचा शेप जर फाइंड आउट करायचा असेल आपल्याला रेडियस ऑफ गायरेक्शन आणि रेडियस के स्क्वेअर आपण आर स्क्वेअर हा रेशो काढावा आणि हा रेशो प्रत्येक शेपसाठी फिक्स आहे. रेग्युलर शेपसाठी रिंग डिस्क, रिंग मीन्स हॉलो सिलेंडर, डिस्क मीन्स सॉलिड सिलेंडर, सॉलिड स्फियर, हॉलो स्फियर, rectangular plate, rod. So this ratio k square upon r square is fixed. So we have to find this ratio k square upon r square. So the arrangement is given like this. This is the inclined plane. This is the angle of inclination theta. This is the rolling body not known. Its mass is m. Its initial velocity u is equal to 0. It rolled down. It covered a distance s. So this s is given 5 by 3 meter, and the sphere comes here. So its velocity v is equal to root 10. Check the value. Root 10 meter per second. So this is the height h and this is the length L. Length L. So this is our problem. So the given quantity is like this. A rolling body what property is given? A rolling body rises 3 in every 5. Rises 3 in every 5 along incline. Along inclined plane means that the meaning is like this, means that for traveling a distance of 5 meter for traveling, this meaning is important, for traveling a distance of 5 meter along the plane, its height increases by 3 meter, so that when L is equal to 5 meter, then H is equal to 3 meter. L and H are not given directly. Therefore, sin of theta is equal to H by L is equal to 3 by 5. This is equation 1. Or 3 by 5 means this is equal to 0.6. This is equation 1. Now, the velocity is given final velocity v is given by v is equal to final velocity of the body after covering a distance s equal to 5/3 meter along the incline. Therefore, v square is equal to u square plus 2 times gh. Or v square is given for rolling body, final velocity of the rolling body. V square is equal to 2 times gh upon 1 plus k square upon r square. हे रिलेशन महत्वाचं. So but to find k square plus r square, therefore 1 plus k square upon r square is equal to 2 times gh upon v square. This is equation 2. तो आता h ची व्हॅल्यू आपल्याला हे इक्वेशन काढता येईल. For for distance s along the incline, sin of theta is equal to s by h by s. Therefore h is equal to s sin theta. So s is equal to 5/3 and sin theta is equal to 3/5, and therefore h is equal to 1 meter. This h is a for the distance. This is the h. This is a dash. H and h dash to be different quantity. H is equal to, therefore putting 2, therefore 1 plus k square upon r square is equal to 2 multiplied by, normally v की value 10 घेतो, h is equal to 1 and v square, so v is equal to root 10. So this is 10 cancel, so this is equal to 2. So 1 plus k square upon r square is equal to 2. Therefore k square upon r square is equal to 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. Simple calculation. Since k square upon r square is equal to 1, therefore k square is equal to r square, multiply both sides by m, multiply both sides by mass capital M, therefore mk square is equal to mr square, but mk square is equal to I. So mi of the body is equal to mr square. तर mr square ही व्हॅल्यू रिंगसाठी असते किंवा हॉलो सिलेंडरसाठी असते. सो सिन्स k square upon r square is equal to 1. The rolling body is either a ring or it may be hollow cylinder. So shape of the body is like this. तर हे आर्ग्युमेंट महत्त्वाचं आहे. के स्क्वेअर अपॉन आर स्क्वेअर माहिती केल्यानंतर आपल्याला हे रिलेशन काढता यायला पाहिजे. सो एम के स्क्वेअर इज नथिंग बट जनरल फॉर्म्युला फॉर मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया. एम आय ऑफ द बॉडी I is equal to mr square, and mr square is the value of moment of inertia for the ring or for the hollow cylinder. So the shape of the given rolling body is either a ring or hollow cylinder. So या टाइपचे पण प्रॉब्लेम आपल्याला विचारले जातात like this. समजा ह्या के स्क्वेअर अपॉन आर स्क्वेअरची व्हॅल्यू जर 2/5 वाली असती तर तो सॉलिड स्फिअर राहिला असता तो. ओके, असे MCQचे बरेच प्रॉब्लेम्स असतात. एकदा के स्क्वेअर आपण आर स्क्वेअरची व्हॅल्यू माहिती झाली की आपण ॲक्सेलरेशन, वेलॉसिटी, बॉडीचा टाईप, शेप वगैरे सर्व आपण कॅल्क्युलेट करू शकतो. सो दीज आर द न्यूमेरिकल प्रॉब्लेम फ्रॉम द चॅप्टर रोटेशनल डायनॅमिक्स. सो वी हॅव completed all the problem MCQ as well as numerical problem from both the section, circular motion as well as rotational motion. So we have completed this first chapter here of the first part of the physics, that is rotational dynamics. Okay, we will stop here. So the first chapter is now complete. So please go through the books from for either NEET or JEE and try for the problem. If any difficulty, ask either on our group, on WhatsApp group, in written form or in oral form. Okay, we will stop here.